Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and I'm going to do a general tarot read for you guys today. Now, this is for the sign of Gemini, and it is a general reading. And basically what that means is only take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest behind for someone else who might need to hear it. So we'll go ahead and shuffle. Let me cut the deck real quick. So God, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us some guided messages for the sign of Gemini today. What messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? All right. So to begin, we have the Lovers. That's definitely your card, Gemini. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The Fool. Three of Wands. Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Emperor. Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. All right, so let's see. Let's get this all straight for you guys. It's a little cacad. I'm a little crazy when it comes to crooked cards, so I'm just trying to make sure that this is straight and balanced for you guys. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Swords. You know, this is someone who's definitely wanting to drop their burdens, wanting to end whatever difficulties they may have been going through. Someone who really just wants to end all of these burdens and release whatever it is that's been troubling them. There is Justice here, which is a great card. You know, this is saying that you will receive justice in whatever the situation is. Whatever balance needs to be restored, whatever fairness there needs to be, whatever consequences, whether they're positive or negative, there will be a result at the end for this, and you will get justice on this, Gemini. Four of Wands. You know, perhaps this was a relationship that you were looking forward to. You were seeking stability. You were seeking something that was going to give you security. You know, celebrating a connection that you were looking forward to having with someone. Yeah, this was your wish fulfillment. This Ten of Cups, you know, this is what you were hoping was going to bring you ultimate happiness here with this Ten of Cups energy. And then to begin the reading, you know, we have the Lovers. This could have been someone that you thought was potentially your soulmate here. Perhaps this was a partner that you thought that you were going to have that Four of Wands with. You know, this is all about love and relationships, soulmate connections. And perhaps when you began this relationship, you really thought that this was someone who was going to give you that. And we have the Knight of Cups here. You know, this is someone that perhaps you had romance with. It could have began very romantic. You know, very imaginative, very creative. It could have been someone who brought you some sense of excitement and joy and passion into this situation. And it could have started amazing. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is something that perhaps started slowly. And then you were hoping to build off of that. by taking this slow start. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is all about growing something and really trying to put in that work in order to create something beautiful here. But it's also someone who is, you thought would have been reliable or had some practicality towards them, that you were really hoping to maybe build this relationship with. With the Seven of Pentacles here, though, you know, it looks like you tried to put in the hard work. You tried to make the effort in order to build this. You were persistent in this. You tried to have patience in this situation, but it does look like there was a lot of heartache and grief when it came down to it. You know, you have the Seven of Swords and Five of Pentacles down here. But before we get to that, we do have the Fool. This is about, you know, taking a leap of faith, perhaps starting a new beginning after all of this pain and hardship that you've gone through. This can also be talking about potential as well. So if you want to look at it from the beginning of maybe what started off here, perhaps this is someone that you saw their potential and you were hoping that that potential was enough to grow something here. With the Three of Wands, this also is about growth. So same thing can be said with the Three of Wands here. This is expansion as well, and forward progress. So there was definitely some progress that was wanted in this with the time and patience and effort that was put in. You know, the outcome was really about hopefully progressing something to the next level and the next step within this relationship. With the Seven of Swords, though, there's definitely been some type of deception here. There's been secrets. Perhaps one of you was holding back a little bit too much and not really giving or revealing themselves, or not being fully honest or fully truthful within this situation. And because of that, there was a lot of pain, a lot of conflict here, perhaps a lot of isolation. I don't know if you felt lonely in this situation, Gemini, or perhaps your partner was starting to feel isolated due to whatever secrets were being kept, whether it was one side or the other. You can take it either way, whatever way resonates best for you. It looks like with the Hangman here, though, you know, people, this person or you might have attempted to see this from a different perspective here. You know, this is all about stepping back and trying to see something from a different perspective to perhaps make better sense of whatever pain and heartache and grief that was being gone through here. This is also talking about, you know, just surrendering and letting go. So I don't know if this is you or your partner finally deciding enough is enough and this is no longer serving me in this situation, and it's time for me to move forward and surrender what I was trying to hold on to so strongly, and to let go of that and to start moving towards something else. And, you know, with the Emperor here, this can be a little bit of stubborn energy at times. This is someone who knows what they want, and they usually cannot be persuaded to go the opposite way of that. It could be someone who's very stuck in their ways. This is someone who likes structure in their life. They have that authority for them. But this is also stability at the same time. So I don't know if you might have something that's coming in the future that could potentially be more stable for you and a better opportunity for something new. Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings. This is all about new love. So you could definitely have some new love coming in after this time of hardship here, Gemini. And then finally, with the King of Swords, you know, this is someone who is intelligent, who is finally aware of what it is that they're wanting, what they're looking for. This is also someone who has the authority at the same time. They're a natural leader, but they also are smart enough to take that path that would be best for them here. Let's see what other messages might come out. What other things could Gemini gather from these messages? What else do we have for them, Spirit? What other cards can come out of these messages? One more good shuffle, and then I will see what cards want to come out here. All right, messages for Gemini. What else can we tell Gemini about these messages here? What else does Gemini need to know here? All right, let's see. Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, the Queen of Wands is, you know, someone who is confident in themselves, who is creative, who knows what it is that they want, who sits in their power. This could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't necessarily have to be gendered. This is just the energy of this person. You know, they're passionate about what it is that they want. They know what they're looking for, and they're not afraid to go out there and get it. So perhaps that's the energy that you're finally in now, Gemini. You're finally ready to step into your power. You're finally ready to go out there and really grab what it is that you're looking for here. Okay, and we have the Magician. This is definitely, you know, manifestation. This is someone who's willing to take action and really create what it is that they're wanting. So with this new beginning, it's going to be something that you're really wanting out of this situation. It's not going to just be to serve someone else, but it's really going to be to serve you as well. Pay attention to your manifestations at this time. Make sure when you do manifest whatever it is that you're wanting for the future, that you're very specific with Spirit and with the universe, and that you really let them know exactly what it is that you're wanting and that what you're hoping, even for the outcome. Be as detailed as you can. Write it down so that you can remember exactly what it is that you're asking for, so that you can ask the same thing each time. Four of Swords. You know, this is really talking about take the time out right now. Be with yourself if you need to. Take that time of rest and contemplation and really think about what it is that you want to manifest from Spirit. Make sure that, you know, you get a game plan together, that you're fully aware of what it is that you're wanting and looking for with this. Four of Pentacles. You know, this is talking about stability and security. So, you know, if this is what you're going for, Spirit's letting you know that this is definitely a good possibility for you. You will finally get that stability that you've been looking for in someone. This is someone who has enough within them to, you know, be on their own. They can be independent. They can take care of themselves. This is not someone who's going to need from you or want from you or take from you. This is someone who's good enough on their own, and perhaps this is the person that you're going to meet. I'm good enough on my own, and I don't need you. I just want you. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get some oracle messages just to tie this reading together and wrap it up. See what other messages that Oracle has for the sign of Gemini here. You know, if you've stuck with me so far in this reading, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it. If you wouldn't mind just leaving me a like and subscribing to the channel. It doesn't take much, but it makes such a huge difference in the growth to my channel, and I would appreciate it so very much. Thank you to all of you who have supported me so far. It means a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get 2 or 3 messages from the Oracle. Let's see what wants to come out here. All right. We've got 2 already. So we've got the Horned Cactus, which is resourcefulness. Fool's Embrace, which is transmuting pain. And let's see if they give us one more. Do we have one more, Spirit, for the sign of Gemini? One more. And this one is Detox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So, you know, the Horned Cactus, I've seen this card before. I'm pretty familiar with its message. It's basically saying, you know, what you have on the outside is not everything that's there. Even though the cactus is upright, what really matters is the deep roots that a cactus has, that's planted inside the ground, that's able to absorb everything that it needs from the earth here. And it also talks about realizing and understanding that through your resilience, you can still bloom. And you can definitely come out of the other side for that. Let me go ahead and just do a brief reading of what this card actually says. It says, when nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. This issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? So, you know, yeah, this is all about digging deep. Even when you feel like all is lost, even if you might have felt isolated and lonely and completely alone at this time with no one there for you, now's the time to dig deep and realize you have everything you need within yourself, Gemini, in order to come out of this even better than what you were before. Once you realize how much richness and how many resources you actually have, that allows you to, you know, use those gifts that you have in order to shine, just like all Geminis usually do. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain. You know, this is all about the fact that even though we do go through pain and we go through hardships, we have built up this armor amongst ourselves, you know, these forms of self-protection in order to protect ourselves from being hurt again. But all of those walls that we build up are to stop us from having to be reminded of the pain that we've been through in the past, and to try to protect us from experiencing that pain again. But when you look at these wings and you look at the light that shines off of them, realize that you do still have the power to use that pain, to transmute it into strength, and to allow you to use what made you better and stronger and molded you into that person, and allow that to get you through the hard times, but don't allow that armor to be built up permanently, so that you are able to step out and experience love and joy again. Sometimes when our walls get built up so much, yes, we keep the pain out, but we also keep the happiness and the joy out as well. So make sure that you don't stay in this armor, that you do transmute that pain and come back into the light and the joy and the happiness that can be yours if you allow it. And then finally, me talks. I mean, I think that says everything it needs to say. This is all about taking time for yourself. You know, really work on yourself at this time. Do some self-care. Do some deep diving into what it is that you need, what it is that you can help better yourself, whether that's therapy, which everyone, in my opinion, can use a little therapy. That's never a bad thing. Whether it's just soaking in the tub and enjoying some time for yourself and really allowing yourself that time to meditate and come back down, allow yourself to be grounded again, so that you can prepare for whatever new beginnings are coming through for you. You know, now's the time to get yourself ready, so that when this new person comes in, when this new relationship might start, you're in your best place that you can possibly be. You're in your best self that you can possibly be in. So this is your message tonight, Gemini. If you've stuck with me for the reading, thank you so, so much for sticking with me. I hope you have enjoyed this message. I've certainly enjoyed giving it to you. And until next time, Gemini, thank you. And bye.